What are you that's idle? Oh, okay, yeah, you've just got all of those. Because I'm not actually putting you anywhere, eh? You were going into production of whatever this is. Modular frames, yeah. Which is also good to take out. Just need to manually remove the backlog every now and then. I like that I can manually make circuit boards, though. What was I going to use this for? I think there's some research that requires some AI limiters as well. I should look at doing some of that. Otherwise, I was getting quick wire for something. I now have a ton of it, but I don't know why I was. I need 50 AI limiters for that. And 25 high-speed connectors, which cost a lot. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons I was getting those, I guess. Not that I really care about the power switch necessarily. Okay, what do we got here? So currently, that is 1 modular frame in 12 steel, and it makes 5 per minute. But we can instead have it be 6 per minute, but with a bunch of rubber. Then I've got to hook up a manufacturer. Or something that's stupid. Iron and copper to make iron. I guess it is a higher production rate, at least, because otherwise normally it's, yeah, smelter, it's just 30 per minute. But of course you need higher inputs as well. It's interesting, but it's not as useful, so let's take that. That's probably what I was aiming for on this track now. So I need 1,000 quick wire and a bunch more motors. And 100 of these. If it's 100 of those, ooh, okay, I need, well, 100 circuit boards for a start. 1,000 cable. I mean, I can make them manually, but making 100 of them is going to be a pain. Should just do it, to be honest. I can make the 100 circuit boards. This is going to take forever, though. This is more something that I should be doing while I'm doing something else. Oh, I didn't set another hard drive going. Speaking of while doing something else, I mean, I am also just waiting for gold stars to be produced at the moment. It's not my primary goal. Well, it kind of is, because that's the limited time. I've got only 6 days to do that. Today is the 31st of December, for those watching in the future on YouTube. This video will probably come out sometime in March, judging by my backlog. Because I think the video that is likely to go out today, if I get around to editing it, will be only the second one of the second phase of the space elevator, which is a long time ago. Right, there's all my circuit boards, so now I need a lot of quick wire and a lot of cable. I don't necessarily need geothermal, I don't think. But I would like to investigate what it produces for me, at the very least. I can scan for what other geysers might be around. Huh, I have a full lot of quick wire in here now, so that's good. Because I think I need about that much of it. This is going to take a little while, probably. I should build a manufactory for this. You know, high-speed connector, 100. It actually produces fairly quickly on my person, which is the absurd thing. Almost there. That gives me some time to do some other admin-y things. The real meta thing would be to set up a bunch of manual crafting and be editing down the next episode of this to go out on YouTube while I'm still playing the actual game. But I'm not sure how well my computer would cope to that. Also, then you get all sorts of weird audio coming through. I'd have to filter out, like, the game audio specifically instead of just desktop capture. 2 and 1. Did I need a whole stack to be able to actually do the research? I've still got two and a bit minutes on that. How much did that need? Oh, it needed 1,000 as well. Okay, so, and I need some more motors. Oh, while I'm waiting for the research to finish, we can come over here and grab some more motors. And grab some more of this. We'll just grab exactly what we need for now. 2 minutes. Oh, I should keep making versatile framework, shouldn't I? We were going to turn this into a manufactory, actually, that's right. Instead of an assembler. Because I'm fairly sure I still need more of the versatile framework for the next stage as well. Where do I need to look for that? I probably need to look at the manufactory, actually, so let's actually do this now. I'm thinking of it. Get all of these back. Production, manufacturer. Let's get one of these down if I can. Oh, it's probably too big to fit in. I'll probably have to get rid of the containers as well. Yeah, that's fine. I think these are empty. Oh, there's just a few residual frameworks sitting in there. Alright, let's get on top of this container. Oh, there's the man complete. Good. Manufacturer. And line it up with those two if we can. Oh, we need 50 plastic. Okay, we're missing some materials. Let's go get some plastic. Oh yeah, because I used up all the plastic that I did have in the dimensional depot. That's right. I should put more back in there. Okay, so let's grab 3 stacks. Don't actually need 3 stacks, only need 2 and a bit, but dimensional depot, let's start uploading those first. And now we, whoops, climb up the container again. Let's get this manufactory down. So I just want to remind myself what I need next for the other components for the space elevator. Now, what level are these? Are these are just level 1? Well, let's see what it needs. Okay, so modular engine needs smart plating, rubber, and motors. Okay, so we need to make smart plating again. That's the other thing we need. And this uses the other stuff. We need heavy modular frame. Okay, and uses pipes instead. Maybe that's what this one could do. So we don't need that yet, but we probably will. What we actually need is modular engines and adaptive control units. And that's where I've got the computers. Awkward that it needs computers and extra circuit boards. Because, you know, they're double dipping there. The circuit boards go into the computers too. Okay, well these are the things that I otherwise need to make. I only need 100 of these. I have 50 left over of the other things, these things here, the automated wiring, so I also need to make more of those again. The problem is I kind of just need to leave everything as it was. Next time round, you just need to set up all of your stuff and not mess with it. Don't repurpose anything, just get it all set up and let things back up when you no longer require them for the time being, but they're there for when you do. It would be kind of nice as well as if a manufacturer could just make things that an assembler does, but at a faster rate. It would be nice if they just worked as like a next level production facility. So I can work on these, get the 100 of those out of the way at some point. But I am going to need to have an assembler swapped around to do that. Yeah, okay, let's just set that up for the time being. Which means that these aren't going to go into that. We're going to deconstruct this and we're going to deconstruct this. That's a storage container anyway. That is not. This is a assembler. You no longer need to make those though. Okay, so what could this make instead? This could be the thing to make those. Automated wiring, and then we just need to completely reroute the inputs is the problem. But currently we have the plates coming in from across here, so that also doesn't need to be made. But otherwise we just have rods coming in here. So instead this becomes cable and or stators, possibly both, because we can feed them in at a reliable amount. Maybe. We might be able to figure out how much it needs before it gets backlogged. It's a 1:20 ratio, which is kind of odd. And these only stack to 200. These stack to 100, I think. So that's weird. So it would be a stack of 10 to 200. You just do 10, 200, 10, 200, 10, 200. And then it'll produce that. Okay, so then that can be hooked up directly to there. Or can we fit a container in here? I don't know if we can even fit a container in here is the other problem. No, we've put it too close. So, but we can move this further back, I'm fairly sure, just to make sure that we've got room for our containers to fit in. Let's put the containers in first, eh? Okay, so there. And then that's not actually lined up, apparently. Oh, that's already a container as well. That's the other awkward thing. Well, that container can always be moved. There you go. 4 containers that can feed into a manufactory. Those containers could in turn be fed by something else. I think we want to leave enough give. So if we put in a lift here, just to illustrate things, if we do that, can we still fit a manufacturer in between this and the thing? Looks like it. Okay, the gaps don't quite line up with the things, but that's fine. It's not clipping into the space elevator is the main thing. Okay, so if we just plonk that down there, because the idea is that then if we need to, we've got enough clearance so we can disconnect something and have it being fed in via a lift instead of directly. So that can connect there. You connect up like this. Okay, well I have some cable and I don't have any stators on me, never mind. Versatile framework that I have left over can just go in here. That's where these currently are as well. So let's take those out because they're going to be used. So there's 50 of those. I want to make these, wasn't it? Yeah. So let's feed in 50 of them. And that can make 10 of those eventually. Let's fire you up. And then we just need these. I don't have heavy modular frame is the other thing, but I can make them manually. So we can at least just get 10 of them going. And then just get 50 circuit boards and 100 computers. Which I'm not going to be able to fit all in, so one of these has to be connected up to be the computers. Cool. Down here, we've currently got cable being fed in there. Circuit boards just go straight through. Yeah, 10 per minute get used. And this only produces 7.5 per minute. We need to overclock you, but then you use even more plastic. Which is fine, we just need a more reliable way of feeding it to you. Then 15 per minute copper sheet, which I think is actually as much as gets produced, I'm fairly sure. But let's fire you up more. We could also just put in a second one, but I've got everything routed up here currently, so I may as well just keep it at that. But my plastic production rate, I think, is not quite enough now to supply everything, which we knew was going to happen. Because 60 per minute going in there, and then I think it's the same going in here. 40 per minute, okay, so it's 100 per minute total. So stators are going in here. We're out of rotors currently. We're slowly getting more. Let's just steal 100 of those. And then I needed just 10 of these, I think. So what do I need more of? Just screws? Looks like I just need a ton of screws. Which I probably have a backlog of in here, hopefully. Not in the bottom, I don't. It's all going to the top. And even then, I'm not sure I actually have a backlog anymore. I think I need to produce more, because you're doing what you can, but you use 100 per minute, and you produce 100 per minute. So, and you also use 60 per minute. So you're both kind of running out. That's it, I don't need you anymore, actually, come to think of it. I can shut you down. Anyway, we have what we need, hopefully, to make the 10 heavy modular frames, and that gets us started. We can almost make 20, in fact. And I think that's actually the encased industrial beams we need more of for that, so that's a good problem to have. And these actually make pretty quickly by hand. And I only need exactly 100 of them. Definitely worth just doing by hand to start with, I think. 120 screws. Seems like an awful lot. Oh, now we're using up dimensional depot pipes, which is not something I should have to be doing. I should also put some of the encased industrial stuff into there as well. So we'll just make 20 for now. Okay, the thing that I had making the modular frames was you, I think? No, you? No, you were making... Oh yeah, you're the one that I've repurposed, so I do still want something making modular frames. That's the awkward thing. Maybe I do still want you making them, and then make these somewhere else and just bring them in manually. Because I need them for... I also have the alternate, which is interesting. I could make them downstairs, actually, instead. Point is, I need those to be able to make the bigger ones. I think that's fine for now. Right, what was I doing? So you... Oh, I don't have the circuit boards, but I have computers. I have the heavy modular frames. So now I just need some more circuit boards. Which I might have to just make myself. Even though I did overclock this. Oops, stole one. But they're not backed up enough. I wish I could split stack while it's in here. But I can steal them as they come off the conveyor belt. But I can't remember how many I need, is the problem. Well, I'm sure I can come back and get more anyway. Stators, you are all backed up. So let's just grab out 100 of those. So now I have 200 of those. And then I can grab a bunch of cable and feed that into the other thing. Because you... I can do that first. These rods... they're actually being fed in directly, aren't they? Yeah, okay, and so are they. That's problematic, to say the least. Maybe this does just need to go back to what it was doing, or I just need to manually feed it exactly what it needs for the time being. Sure, let's just overclock you completely, why not? You can make 5 per minute. Use up all of these, you'll use up 100 per minute of those, whatever. I'll just have to manually feed you for now. But that makes 10 based on 1 stack of cable. Alright, manageable. Not too much of a problem there. Now, how many circuit boards did this need? 5. Well, I have enough to get you started, and you can make one thing. And it takes you a minute to make that one thing. That's almost good. You're still not backing up. I should just steal all of you. It's gonna steal all of you and you can wait. Whatever. My need is greater right now. Oh, they actually stack up more than 100. Okay, I thought that they did not. So it's enough to make 20, except for the automated wiring. Okay, and then I was putting the computers in there, so that you can fill up, because you can only stack up 250. Alright. And then the automated wiring is going to be produced by you, and that gets fed into here. Don't know what happened there. You can just be fed in directly. And then it's just the circuit boards. And the heavy modular frames. So I'll need another 80 heavy modular frames. That's a lot of screws. Well, let's go over here and check my research. It's my last hard drive, I think. Yes, I need to go searching for more. What the hell? We've got weird choices again. So, alternate heavy oil residue. I don't care about only producing heavy oil residue. Heavy oil residue. I can speak. By itself, I don't think. I would much rather, at this point at least, make the plastic and rubber and have that be the offshoot from it. Now, I guess the downside with that is that you need like 3 refineries just to produce the petroleum coke if that's what you're after. But, I mean, that's a byproduct, so I don't really care that much. So that's literally just a byproduct. Insulated crystal oscillator, I haven't even been using those at all. So, rescan. Okay, I can just get 6 inventory slots. Automated speed wiring. Made in a manufacturer instead of an assembler. So instead of 2.5 per minute, you can use the high-speed thing, some wire and 2 stators instead of cable. So it's basically the same, but with a high-speed connector. And then it goes 2.5. Well, I'm going to take that because I don't care about the 6 inventory slots right now. I would rather have this. I wonder what the pool to draw from of hard drives is. But I don't think I'm going to use that. Not right now, anyway. Maybe later. Anyway, right, Caterium. We were wanting to research this. Start research. Geothermal generator. Let's see where some geysers are. Nice.
Geothermal generator unlocked. Geysers added to the object scanner. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. When life gives you deadly geothermal vents, run directly towards them and build generators. Use potentially lethal natural phenomena for your own benefit. It's the fix-it way.
Apparently so. I know where there's summer. It'll be interesting to see if there's more. Where's my... yeah, there we go. That's where I thought. So we've got normal, impure... temporary, apparently. Impure, normal... pure. Okay. Pure. Okay, so... let's put a pin down, like, here. And select icon... I don't know what to actually call it. There's no, like, zappy zap power icon, weirdly. Let's use that. That's fine. Geyser. And go. Then maybe we hook up a mine for quartz as well and bring that in like we were doing with the Caterium. Just because why not? At that point I may as well. So we're making some progress now on the 3rd part of the Phase 3, but we don't have anything yet on the 2nd part. Which is a worry because that's the one that requires the most stuff. But, I mean, we can just take a look at this without disrupting things just to see. So that needs rubber, the smart plating, which we need to make again, which uses the plates and rotors, which means we need more rotors, and we need motors. So, yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Motor's not a problem, rubber not a problem, smart plating is what I've got to work on. Okay. And then we've got you that's currently making the automated wiring. I need to keep feeding you cable manually though for you to actually do that. How many do I actually need? So that was enough for 10. I believe. Yes, 10. I put in enough stators that would make 100. How many automated wiring do I need? I need 500 total. But I already had 5. No, 50. I already had 50. So I need 450. Okay, now that's good to know. So let's take out another stack and feed that in. And that'll do for another 10. And then over here, we currently have plates being made here. And then just backing up currently, because that's where that did used to go. Once we are finished with the gold stars. Oh, we are out of candy canes now. Okay, that's right, because it needs 20 per minute of candy canes. This is not good. I didn't want to be backed up on anything. So it needs 20 per minute candy canes. I think I'm only making 10 per minute at the moment. 5 per minute, okay. But we did have a backlog anyway, so let's just overclock you. Fairly sure my power is fine. I don't need to worry about shorting anything by overclocking some of this stuff. Maximum consumption is just over my normal production, but it's always fluctuating an awful lot, so that's fine. Okay. Yeah, once I'm finished with the gold stars, then I can reorient this, have this go straight into the back of that for smart plating instead, because I need those for the smart plating as well as, so I think, was it rotors that needed for smart plating? Let's remind myself. Yeah, rotors. So then I'll have to figure out how to make more of those, and I think we'll use this area for that. We already have iron ore going up the back, maybe we can use some of that. Or we just feed it manually. Anyway, all of that and more next time. For now, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you then, hopefully, to finish the Ficsmas tree finally.